Yeah, definitely. It is definitely a challenge all around,
Hmm.
and it's not something that I care to ever go back to. At least for UHC. Like Snowcrack will probably never have another Mumble season, unless like the
Yeah.
game mode really demands it or something.
Hmm.
But even then, like there are other options. We don't need to have positional audio.
Yeah.
When we played season 40, I had just got my new headphones, and I'm so glad that I said I gave up on playing it because being able to listen to everyone,
Hmm.
oh man, that was so good.
Yeah.
Like that would be my only motivation to have another Mumble game is for
Hmm.
that. Like so I can be a spec and listen on in on everyone.
Yeah.
And if you're gonna put a season together for a spec, then then there's no point really having the season at all, really, in my opinion.
Hmm. Yeah, it's, I don't know, there's certain ways that setting it up is worth it, and then there's certain times that it's just not at all. And setting up to play it like once every 2 years or once every year and a half, yeah, that's fun. It's just annoying.
It is. I mean, I imagine for ours it would be different, but for
Yeah.
us, it's getting harder and harder to try to get people to be able to do stuff
Yep.
like setting up Mumble. Yeah, like Snow. What we have for Snowcrack wouldn't be able to handle a Mumble game
No.
outside of the our people that already have it set up.
Yeah. Um, and honestly, I'd rather do other game modes than strictly a Mumble season.
Yeah,
Just because you can do more and there's more variety with the different game modes compared to strictly Mumble.
yeah, definitely. And for the most part, Mumble is only rarely a good addition if it adds to the game mode.
Yeah.
Like we can have a game mode that'd be good for Mumble and have no Mumble, and it worked
Yep.
perfectly fine.
I think Mumble would work best with achievement paranoia or just paranoia.
Mm. Yeah,
I think that
any
would
of the
work best.
paranoia combinations, except
Yeah.
Biome because that is kind of a weak
Yeah, it is.
form of paranoia.
Just a little bit. But yeah, I mean, it's eh, eh. I don't know. Mumble can be a touchy subject for me because I love it and then I hate it at the same time, and that.
Yeah, I understand. Like moles, I feel the same way about. I had that
Yeah,
one fun moles game that Thin hosted.
that game was so much fun.
There was Baconcraft 18, which in a way was very interestingly slightly fun.
I think the only issue with that game is it was super laggy.
Yeah, it was pretty laggy. And that was when Kirby was using the potato service.
Yep.
I think my issue with that game was that me and my teammate got trapped in the nether.
Yeah.
And it's like the second Bacon Crafty Moles game I just didn't enjoy.
Mhm.
It's a cool concept. I just don't know if I'd ever want to play another one.
No, yeah. I know exactly what you mean. Like, Moles is good if you rarely play it, and that if you like play it and then you don't play it for about 2 years.
Yeah.
And really, Moles sucks if everybody's not recording, in my opinion, because you want to, obviously you want to have fun, but with Moles, you're only guaranteed to be able to play for 20 minutes for sure.
Yeah.
Because just of how the game mode is. Since Mole on your team could immediately just kill you right then and there. Once moles are set, and that's just the game mode, and that's how it is.
Yeah, and in a snowcrack environment, people would kill immediately as soon as PvP turned on.
That's my issue with that.
In an RR, they, for the most part, they don't do that.
Yeah, exactly.
Because everyone's recording and everyone wants to have a good time.
Yeah.
I know that.
Snowcrack, for some reason, people decide to take it as, oh, it's a public game. I have to win it. Let's go try hard mode.
Yeah, that's a pain.
Yes, it is. That's why I think for the group, it's just best not to play moles or any game mode of that nature.
Yeah. And then throwback to the days that a few of us would host private games. Something like Kings should not be hosted in a general sense. I mean,
no.
Like in a private game sense, because what happened with one of Kirby's games?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the king got killed by their own team because, well, not killed, but they jumped in lava and killed the whole team.
I remember that vividly because the king was somebody that the team didn't like at all. And then, and that he did it, the king was playing the game in a stupid way, like, okay, you all listen to me now. So, the teammate, or the king says, break this block under me or something, or,
yeah, he dared the teammates to do that.
He dared the teammate to do it, and he did it. So, yeah.
Yeah, that is equivalent to jumping in lava.
Yes, it is.
That's why it should not be hosted in that sense. Like, I think Snowcrack will be fine.
Yeah.
But there's some game modes that should be a rarity.
Yes, and Kings, to me, is one of them.
Kings definitely should be a rare game mode. Because it's such a good game mode.
Mm-hmm. And if you play it too much, get burnt out on it, and then it's not fun.
Yep. And that becomes a challenge for people that are putting these things together.
Yeah.
Thankfully, there's like a whole subreddit dedicated to game modes.
Yep.
I do spend my fair bit of time on that, looking for new game modes.
But I mean, think back to the days of when there were no game modes.
Those were dark days.
I mean, it was just the same thing repeatedly. Always, and it got boring after a while.
And people wonder why RRs usually need a concept.
Yeah.
it does help if you have creative game modes.
Yep.
I'll admit Pathfinder doesn't really have a concept. We just have a name, but we do our own thing.
Exactly.
And I think that the roster of Pathfinder makes up for any lack of concept that we lack.
Oh,
we
definitely.
Make up with it with what the roster is.
Mhm. Definitely.
Like that goes into could a vanilla RR make it in the Reddit community? Probably not. Not unless it had big names in it.
Yeah.
And even then, the players would get burnt out on it pretty quickly.
Yep.
Because a lot of those guys have been playing for, like 5 years now?
At least. At least, yeah.
Oh dear, what is this water? I'm using Tommy's Smooth AF pack, and swamp water is a toxic green. I have never seen this before.
Yeah, that's weird.
Man, wow. I think that's why some people like to join RRs or play them, because generally you're gonna have a creative game mode and it's not gonna be a vanilla game for the most part.
Yeah.
That's why Bacon Crafty was so good when we joined, because Kirby was coming up with good ideas that aren't vanilla.
Yep.
But Minecraft is a game easy to get burnt out on anyway.
Oh, yeah.
Like, how many people will actually get on Snowcrack or FS anymore, Flying Squids?
Like none.
FS is probably the more active of the two, believe it or not.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I have not felt like playing Minecraft in who knows how long. I mean, I just haven't. Casa Nirvana has a modded server set up now, and if my computer could run that mod pack, you know, damn right I'd be on there. But I'm just burnt out on vanilla Minecraft, and I have been for ever, it seems now. I mean, I just haven't been feeling like doing it, and I haven't enjoyed it.
yeah, definitely. Like, I can't play on any SMPs anymore. And now then I get someone ask me if I'd like to join their SMP or something. It's like, even if I knew you, no. Like, I'm not interested. I don't play that anymore.
It's just gotten boring. It's the same stuff every time, so
I play Minecraft for UHC.
Yeah, at this point, that's what it is until I feel like playing.
I don't play UHC for Minecraft per se.
Yeah.
Minecraft just happens to be the thing that I play to play UHC. Or to prepare for UHC. Like, just playing Minecraft in general is not something I enjoy anymore.
Yeah.
There are better games out there. And after you've played it a few times for a few hours, it's the same thing. And I guess that's where some people find the magic in RRs. It's not gonna be the same thing over and over again, hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully. And usually it's not.
It really depends.
But
Over the top is something that I would not want to
yeah.
see in any form again. That's nothing against the organizer or anything. I just didn't have a good time. Then you have Pathfinder. It's like if you have a bad time, like things really went wrong.
Yeah.
Like that's why I like watching Phobia, because it is unique every season.
Mhm.
Even if it's a game mode that has been around, like the season 8 game mode, it's a unique take on it. And it wasn't a game mode used in RRs.
Yeah.
That's why Phobia is like the only RR that I watch. I'll take time and watch at least a few minutes of an episode.
Mhm.
But yeah, Minecraft isn't anything to enjoy anymore for me.
Not right now. I think maybe with what they're doing, with not doing the 1.13 and just putting that with the new aquatic update, I think I might play a bit of that, depending on how it looks. But otherwise, it's in a meh kind of state right now for me.
For me, I don't think there's any changes that could get me to play SMP again. As cool as some of that aquatic update stuff sounds, it's like I'm probably gonna play a couple hours of it and then not play again.
Yeah.
And
I think my big issue with SMP is it's the same stuff over and over again.
yeah, that's where the magic of UHC and maps come in, and all this
Yeah.
specialized stuff, mod packs.
Like, I can play Minecraft if it's a special map or if it's a mod pack or if it's UHC. I can, because I like the game. It's just SMP and vanilla is boring and burnout to me right now. Just because it is, because there hasn't been much change in however many years. Like, yeah, they've added new stuff, but it's still the same thing over and over again. It's just, oh, you start a game, you punch a tree, you get wood, you get stone tools, and then you work your way up to diamond tools, and then where do you go from there after you kill the dragon and the wither?
Yeah, exactly. It's a game where largely the mechanics haven't changed at all.
I think that's an issue.
I just think it is. It's a part of the cycle of gaming. Like
Yeah.
we play a game, we enjoy it for a while, then we get burnt out on the game and we move on to another game.
Yeah.
Minecraft was not designed to be a game that everyone would play for 10 plus years.
No, it wasn't.
It was just a game that Notch was putting together.
Mm-hmm.
It just so happened that people gravitate toward it.
Yeah. Well, and I think games like Euro Truck Sim and stuff, you can keep playing that days on days, and it's just, yeah, it's the same thing, but it's different in a sense that you can go to different cities and you can work your way up and get better trucks and stuff like that. And it's a completely different type of game where the mechanics are the same or all the time for Euro Truck Sim, but it just doesn't have the same feel of it's always super repetitive, to me anyways, like Minecraft is.
Yeah. And the thing with the sim type games
Mm-hmm.
is that you either have a goal, like